Good morning, YouTube. I don't know when I'm gonna post this, but I think it's morning. Yeah, I'm recording it during the morning. So, what do y'all think about this whole Caresha spenddat situation? Like, I just thought it was just a catchy song. Seems like it's song of the summer. I ain't think too much into it, but now you got all these think pieces and all this. This thing done went nuclear. Like, dang, India.Arie chimed in, Carrie Hilson. A lot of people they're like making this a whole thing, tying it to some real serious stuff. And it's like, me personally, I'm like, it's not that serious. And I say it's not that serious because we have decades of degenerate music. So why is this particular song bothering everybody? I don't know. Like I said, since the 90s, we've been having degenerate music. So I'm not understanding why this one is stinging people so bad. And I get it, people talking about, but look at the political climate we're in. And it's like, and again, we've been in a spicy political climate for a while. And again, this is not the only degenerate song. There's plenty other degenerate songs that has passed during this political climate. So why is it this song everybody mad at? Is it because it's Caresha? Is it because of her Diddy ties? People feel like she shouldn't be able to have this moment? Or like, what is it about this particular song that has everybody in an uproar? Because I'm just like, this is not the most degenerate song that I've heard in this past year, probably. Like, there's a lot more stuff out there that's crazier than this that there's no think pieces about. And what I really want to speak on is the reoccurring theme is, well, white people already feel this and already think this, and you just gave them a theme, you just gave them an anthem. Let me tell y'all something. Racist white people, they don't give a shit. They think the least of the Obamas. And those are highly educated, well-poised, carry themselves like king and queen. A racist white person or a racist person, period, still thinks very low of them. It doesn't matter what you do as a black person or a minority to a racist. They're still going to think low of you. So trying to put on a show and please them is like, I'm not interested in pleasing them. I'm not interested at all. Okay? They're still, like, you could be the most highly educated, most poised, most perfect person, and they still going to be racist. They're still going to think low of you. They're still going to call you low class. They're still going to say you're not smart. They're still going to call you an animal. They're still going to say, well, just look at the stats this and the stats that, and they're never going to point out their own stats. Because let's be clear, I'm not trying to go that deep here, but they have their own history, okay, that they never want to talk about. And they do a lot of projecting a lot of their bullshit onto us. So no matter what you do as a black person, they're always going to flip it, spin it, or they're always going to deflect and project. No matter who you are, or what status you have, or how you hold yourself, or what music you make, or whatever. I'm sure they talk shit about gospel singers. They think low, and they swear that they're so Christian and godlike. But the black community are big. There's a big gospel community within the black community. Black people are on this Christian thing hard. They share a lot of those same conservative values, and they still get looked down upon. You still can't sit with them. You still won't get in the club. No, how much money you have, no matter how Christian and God you preach, no matter how educated you are, no matter nothing, you are still going to be looked down upon. You are still not like them. So why are we so quick to try to please them or make them the argument of why we shouldn't do this and what? They're not the standard. They're not my standard. I don't give a damn what no white person or any other person or any racist or anybody, racist or not. I don't give a damn what nobody thinks or says about me or what kind of music I listen to. I don't live my life according to none of these people. So I really wish y'all would stop that. Because if that's your argument, that these white people this and these white people that, and you're just giving them an anthem, they don't care. There's a lot of uplifting music out there by black people, as well as there's degenerate music. Like I said, gospel. We have a lot of black people into gospel music. They don't care. They're never going to highlight that. They're never going to highlight the good. They're always going to paint one particular picture. So it doesn't matter. Just like they have degenerate music. Y'all ever heard some of that rock music? Y'all ever heard some of the words? I was in the military, and I was stationed with a guy who listened to all that heavy metal rock shit. That's the only reason why I even know how degenerate that music is, because he used to blast that shit in his big ass truck. that music is degenerate too. They're talking about drinking blood, eating babies, and raping and killing folks. That is degenerate too, but they're never going to point out that music. They're just going to point out the rap. They're going to highlight that, well, country music is, okay, yeah, you have country music and we have gospel music. That's uplifting. But they're not going to point that out. They're only going to point out the caresha spenddat. So I said all that to say this. It doesn't matter what we do or say. Stop measuring black people under the guise of what white people think. I don't give a shit. And if that's the only reason why y'all are sticking it to caresha, that's still not a good argument. Because again, there's decades worth of degenerate music. So what specifically is the problem with spenddat? Caresha finally got a hit in her solo success. Finally. And everybody's dogpiling on it. I mean, I'm not mad at it because it's just making her song bigger. It's just bringing her more views. You know, all these think pieces. That's what y'all fail to realize. When y'all go against stuff, it's still bringing mad attention to it. Even when you hate watching, hate listen to stuff, you're just making it bigger. So if you were trying to bring her down or kick her down a peg, you're doing the opposite. If you don't like something, ignore it. The stuff I like, the people I don't deal with, I don't really like, I don't like their stuff. I see their name or something, I'm clicking past. I hear they starting to sing something or they click, I don't engage. I hear a song and I'm like, this is what everybody listening to and I don't like it, I move on. That's all you have to do. I don't understand why we have all these think pieces. You're not being forced to listen to anything. You're not being force fed anything. If you don't like what your timeline is saying, turn the phone off. If you don't like the radio, turn it off. Nobody is walking around you with a speaker behind you blasting this song. It's not happening, okay? Let the lady have her moment. You don't have to like her and you don't have to like the song. But stop trying to police what everybody else. Stop trying to police people. Do you. And know this song is not a reflection of all black people. No, it's not. Stop that. It's not. Like I said, we got gospel music. We got all kind of there's plenty of underground rap artists who's a bunch of uplifting stuff. Okay? Y'all not listening to it though. Because if y'all was, it would have been mainstream. Y'all complain about everything, but if you really wanted to listen to that type of rap, would be mainstream and popular. But spenddat is popular because that is what most of us are listening to. And this is what we're pushing and promoting. It's a catchy song. I like it. It's not a reflection of me. I don't boost. I don't scam. But it's a catchy song. It's catchy. That's all that is. Nothing more, nothing less. All right, I'm a grown-ass woman. I have not heard a song yet that had made me want to do what the song is saying. If you're that fragile, then you probably shouldn't listen to any music. You probably should be locked away somewhere, away from the world, if you're that easily influenced. And no, that song is not for children. I hate when y'all make children a scapegoat of things. Okay? You're a parent. You dictate what your children hear and see. So you filter that for your own kids. But I'm an adult, and I deserve to have adult entertainment. We're not taking away all the adult entertainment because y'all don't like watching y'all kids. Okay? It's not everybody else's job to protect your kids. Okay? That song is for adults. And if you're an adult who don't like the song, then don't listen to it. And you as an adult should be monitoring your own children to make sure they're not listening to it. Okay? So let's stop using white folk, what the white people thinking, what about the children? And it's so degenerate. Okay, it's been degenerate music for decades now. I've already said that a million times. Why are we not policing those songs too? Okay? There's always going to be degenerate music. It's not going anywhere. If you really want it to go away, all these think pieces need to stop. All these, to stop, just ignore it. Things go away when they don't get the attention. When you give things attention, it stays. It gets bigger. When you ignore things and keep it pushing, it at least leaves your algorithm. It's a reason why this is in your algorithm, okay? If you so hate this type of stuff, leave it alone. It'll disappear from your algorithm, okay? As for the rest of the world, it's none of your business. People are allowed to like what they like. And you don't get to police what everybody else wants to listen to or like, okay? There's an aux now. You don't even have to listen to the radio. You get to control your own playlist. So please can we let this go? And if y'all have any other commentary, any comments or what y'all think or about this whole big spenddat debacle, please put it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about it. My definitive answer is, it's not that serious. Is it a degenerate song? Yes. But again, we have a Rolodex full of them. So why is this song specifically hitting people's nerves? Maybe because it's caresha and the Diddy stuff. I don't know. I don't too much care for Diddy. I don't really care about Caresha, but I like the song. In the grand scheme of things, I don't care about any of these celebrities. I really don't. I like the music. I listen to the music, but I don't get that deep. I'm not a stan of anybody. And this song is not like an anthem for me. It's not like a Negro spiritual, okay? It's not that deep. It's a song. It's hot right now. In a few months or a month or so, something else will be hot. And it's probably going to be something else degenerate. So just don't listen. Anyway, like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know down in the comments how you feel about this whole caresha spenddat situation. Is it that serious for you? And if it is that serious, explain why. And it's like, if it's not that serious, explain why. Like, it's just, just put your thoughts down in the comments. Bye, YouTube.